Assalamualaikum, dear brothers and sisters. I'm AREFIN and I'm here to speak about the topic today. Social media does more harm than good. Okay, let's talk about it. Brother Raditu, would you mind that you used an example of a businessman? We are a rich businessman, you know that. You said that in the example. And you forgot that when a businessman is rich, there's extra security. And you also said that when a person is, you will get digital footprints, the security will prevent that digital footprints, you boy. Digital footprints. And brother Gaddafi was thought to be barbaric by some of my teammates, and he also became barbaric at one moment. But he was trying to show a different message to everyone, that when Gaddafi was on this stage, he became barbaric quite a lot. And he became barbaric once to prove that it's a very bad thing to be done. And my brother Asid, he talked about racism. And you said black in the racism topic? Who are becoming racist here? Are you or the social media peoples? And again, FOMOs. My brothers and sisters are getting confused with FOMOs and jealousy. FOMOs is a term especially for social media, but in real life, the jealousy is the real thing. If a person does go better than anyone, he will become jealous. That's natural. Even Shakespeare said that the jealousy is a green-eyed monster. Okay, and now everyone's talking about FOMO. FOMO, we are all special, you said, Redler. If we are really FOMO, we are real friends. When you do better, we feel happy. When you do something successful, we are happy. Rather than becoming sad, we feel happy for you. And I don't know about many people, that's their fault. And I also want to tell that social media, it was not born to make us aware of FOMOs. Social media was made to make people social. It was made by people, don't forget that, Mark Zuckerberg. And you said it lost 120 billion. And that was not his fault, it was the cookies. Don't forget to read the privacy term before you see the Facebook. Social media. Now, let's talk about people. We are all people, we know that. But are we real people? Peoples are not made. They have to be people. When a cow is born, it's called a calf. When a goat is born, it's called a kid. But not when a human is born, it's not called a human. We have to make him a human. Several of my brothers and sisters were talking about the case in New Zealand. What will the kids learn from that? Instead of learning bad, their parents can teach them the good things about it. Don't do like that. They are terrorists, they are bad. Prevent them, and in future, they can do something bad, very good, become a police officer and prevent them. And brothers, rumors. The human is behind that rumors. Human are spreading that news, not social media. When a person posts that news, it's not the fault of social media, that's the fault of that person. Okay, let's talk more. Blue Whale, my brother Blue Whale. It was not a social media app, but it was a game, and which was banned after immediate release. And you don't forget that. Then it was not behind many suicide cases. Some people played it in the wrong way, and for that reason they died. If you take a joke seriously, that's the consequence of it. Okay, let's talk more. Oh, and the most important thing, suicides. People say that suicides are getting common in nowadays, even my teammates also say that, opponent teammates, I mean. In social media, there's a group where they detect the people who are about to die. When they express their feelings before in the social media, they try to prevent that suicides and thus improving the society. I want to ask you guys, social media, is it the fault of social media behind all these problems? I think it's human. The human mind, one of the most complex things in this world. About 98% scientists couldn't discover what's behind it. People think nowadays they are very arrogant and they blame social media. They call about jealousy and they blame social media. But don't forget, you are a human. And instead of getting someone blamed, first change yourself, then come to the track, and then blame someone. Brothers and sisters, I like to end my speech here, but I want to say that social media is like a knife. Well, yeah, a knife can be used for cutting someone, but it can also be used to cut something good, something very important, something very essential for life, like food.